Welcome to Remembering Our Spirits from the book Around the Year with Emmett Fox, June 14th, 2023. Common Sense Vocabulary. When you apply a certain word to God, it must bear the same essential meaning as it does when you apply it to man. Otherwise, it has no meaning at all. When you say that God is love or intelligent, or that he is just, these words must mean substantially what they mean when applied to human beings. The love of God must be essentially the same thing that we know as the love of the mother for her children or the love of the artist for his creation. Purified and increased to infinity, of course. Many people say that God is love and at the same time maintain that God visits finite sin with eternal punishment. They claim that God is just and maintain that people living today are suffering disabilities for a sin supposed to have been committed by Adam thousands of years before they were born. The truth is that God is love and intelligence, and that he works with perfect wisdom and perfect justice to all, at all times, in the ordinary and correct meaning of these words. God is light, and in him is no darkness at all. Luke 1 John 1:5. He that loves not just knows God, for God is love. 1 John 4:8. Good and upright is the Lord. Psalms 25:8. The language that God is love and intellect works for me because I believe that I am connected to the mind of God. And the mind is beyond our five senses, beyond our brain, beyond everything that we know within the human experience. God is beyond the human experience. And within the human experience, we get to experience the presence of God within us. We read earlier that the kingdom of God is in you. The kingdom of God is in you. The presence of God is in me. The presence of love, the presence of that love is in me and in you. Now, I'm not in agreement with this reading that, infinite and beyond is the love of a mother or the love of an artist for their creation. I think it's really commonplace. Let me just speak for myself. It's commonplace for me to love people conditionally. I love my husband, and I also love him conditionally, because if David chose to go out and bring home other women, I would still love him. However, I wouldn't choose to be married to him anymore. So, do I have conditions on the love I have for him? Or do I have conditions on the form of our relationship? In A Course in Miracles, they speak about content and form. I look forward to speaking more about that in the future because I have just begun. I'm not even 6 months into this channel and speaking about spiritual practices and sharing spiritual tools and ideas and thoughts and behaviors and everything spiritual. I didn't remember the word in yesterday's reading that somebody said about my how I use my words. She said that I use my words, I'm very deliberate with my words. And I choose to be very deliberate with my words.